Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. Sorry about the audio and video. My GoPro died last night, so we're on the old camcorder. Bear with us. New GoPro is on the way, so I'm going to get to sanding. I probably won't talk much because of the crappy video and audio, so let's just get to some sanding. Thanks for joining us.
Perfect.
Okay, I think that's it for me tonight. We have been out here most of the day sanding on this thing. You know, filling low spots and pinholes and little scratches and stuff that I found that I didn't know was there prior. You know, cleaning up these end caps here. Whoever did the work on it before, like, tried to round them up, and everything was just uneven. So I figure if me personally, I would much rather have like a nice straight flat edge there instead of being rounded, because rounded look like crap. But I think we got it close enough for primer. I hope it feels super straight. There's something going on in this area right here. I guide coated it, and it showed a low spot here, so I sanded it till the guide coat was gone, and now I feel something right here where there was a low spot and I had filled it. I don't know what's going on, but I'm tired of just sanding and spot puttying and filling, and so I'm gonna get it in primer, and we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna do that tomorrow though. So, but yeah, that's it. I think this bedside is ready for primer. Like I said, it feels super flat and straight to me. So I'll feel it again when I come out here in the morning. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Happy enough to get it in primer. So, or at least, you know, once it's in primer, if I see anything that needs to be taken care of, you know, I'm just taking care of that spot instead of, you know, over exaggerating and going beyond what needed to be fixed. So, but that's it for me. Thanks for joining us. I'll be back out here in the morning. See you guys then. I'm out. got this Jeep bedside, I think pretty close. I'm gonna throw it in primer and we'll go from there and see, see if there's anything else that needs to be taken care of. But right now, it feels good. It looks good. So let's get this bad boy in primer. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so we got the side of this bad boy in primer. Super stoked about it. It looks real good. So sorry, I'm filming this with my phone. We still haven't gotten our new GoPro yet. So it came out sharp though. The edges of everything will get seam sealer around it. So when it's seam sealed, it'll basically look like this one. So that's basically what it would look like, seam sealed. You can see the gap at the top there. So that'll get seam sealed along with all the way down the side on all of these. Stupid phone. You can see the gap at the top of that one. It'll get seam sealed down the side, underneath. Same thing with that one, all seam sealed. It'll look nice and pretty. Okay, so we got it primed. I got like 3 coats on the inside here, 4 coats on the top. We got, I don't know, 3 or 4 on these bars right here. You know, this top section is what matters the most. From this line up and around matters the most because that'll actually be base coat, clear coat. From that line down, floor up the other side is bed liner. So that's why I didn't go crazy and put, you know, a whole bunch of primer down the side there because we don't really need it. So, but that's it. Bar front and back, both sides is primed. Inside's getting undercoated, so that's why you don't see any primer this way, is because it's getting undercoated. So yeah, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Next week we will be on to the other side here. We're going to start with the fender and rinse and repeat. So we're out here in the shop tonight. I'm going to get this fender started to get it cleaned up so that we can start body work on it this upcoming week. Okay, so I just ran over this fender with the burnishing tool. It took about 9 minutes, so under 10 minutes I was able to get majority of it cleaned up. But it's been a while since I've touched this fender. You know, I've been working on the other side for a while. I totally forgot now that I've been cleaning up this fender. Like, this fender has never gone through the sandblasting phase. It got stripped of all its paint, primer, and Bondo, and it got the metal work done. I cut out all the rotted parts, welded in new metal, and that was as far as I got with it. So this fender still has to go outside and has to be sandblasted inside and out. There is, I mean, it's pretty clean. You know, it's not bad. You know, I put a patch in down there. So this got worked. I don't know if you guys remember, this was all caved in right here. That actually got worked out on the plenishing hammer. This whole top part was all messed up. It got ran through the English wheel. We replaced a patch here. It was all rotted out. And had been patched before and rotted out, but there's all this down here that has still not, I have not done anything with that. I mean, that is thick, pitted, nasty rust that the burnishing tool would not take out. So, you know, this little area needs to be, come on, camera. You can do it. Focus. Still on my phone, guys. I'm still waiting for the new GoPro to be here. So that right there needs to be sandblasted, possibly patched. At the very least, we need to weld it up. And if I recall correctly, there is more up there that is in question. There's that there that's in question. Come on, focus. Focus, camera, focus. Oh, there we go. Look at that nastiness. So there is still some work that needs to be done to this fender. Okay, so that's it. It's all welded in, ground down, rust holes are gone. I actually went through and I cleaned up some of the other welds that were there previously, that were left kind of chunky and filled with Bondo. I actually went through and I cleaned those up and made those look a lot better. I'm super happy with everything. So it's ready for just a little bit of cleanup. Like I got it all mostly cleaned up the other night, and then we went through and we sandblasted everything today, and we did the couple of patches, the 3 patches that I felt needed to be done, and we cleaned up a couple of previous welds that were there before. Now tomorrow, it's dark out right now, so tomorrow, when it's daylight out, we'll go through, I'll hit those couple of spots that I seen that I felt needed to be sandblasted again, that I missed out there this time. And then we'll run over everything with DA real quick, and we'll start body work on it tomorrow. So we're off to a good start. Over, I don't know, the past several days with holiday and everything going on, like I've came out here when I can and kind of messed around with it. So, you know, we got some coats in some areas. There's one coat here, and then basically we still had some small low spots, so I just kind of coated around there. And then I had a little leftover, so I coated there. So we're gonna continue on with sanding that down, and then get a coat. We'll get a coat over here on this side before we take the fender back off to do the top section. I gotta take the fender off to do the top section because of the overlap of that stake pocket box onto the fender. So last time I think I left off with you guys, I was in the middle of doing body work on the fender for this side over here. I did get that fender finished. Excuse me. I did get that fender finished up off camera. All the body work's done on it and it's primed inside and out. So now we're on to the bedside.
We just got a little bit of stuff to clean up. We got to finish cleaning up this top rail up here, and we got to get these cleaned up. So I'm going to start doing that right now. So. We got pretty much everything down to bare metal on this side. It's the first time that has occurred on this side. We were close to having everything in bare metal, but there was just some cleanup, around all the edges that needed to be done that hadn't been done yet. So now it's done. I do got some sandblasting to do. Just around the edges and whatnot. There's there's some rust there. There's some rust there. We gotta get the Bondo out of the corners on both sides. There's. Come on, focus. There we go. So there's just little stuff like that. Not really a big deal. Tomorrow's Monday, so we'll be spending the day on that. When we come back on Tuesday, we'll do some sandblasting over here. We'll run back over it with the burnishing tool, clean it up, run over everything with some 80 grit, and we'll start body work. So. Woo! We're on to body work on this side, almost Tuesday. So I just wrapped up some sandblasting on here where we left off over the weekend. I had stripped all the blue that was up in this top section up here in this pipe here. So we had left off with that over the weekend. And I cleaned the whole bedside up with the burnishing tool. Just made sure everything was nice and clean. So I came out here a little bit ago and I did some sandblasting. I just hit a couple of areas that I seen that the burnishing tool didn't get. And I also did the cracks and all the crevices of everything. There was, I think I showed in the last video, that we still had, even though I grinded and sanded and cleaned everything up, there was still filler in there that we could not get to with the grinder or the sander, like up in here and everything. So sandblasted that all up, got that all cleaned up. So now I am ready to, we're going to hit it with some 80 grit. The whole bedside, we'll hit it with some 80 grit, and we'll spread some Marglass. I'm gonna hit the lower section where it's really pitted, and we'll get around the welds with some Marglass. It'll be the center section and that corner over there. And it's almost bodywork time, so let's get to sanding. Thanks for joining us. Remember, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm out.